Hello, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Oh, it's so happy to be with you today. We are back with another fun canine loving craft. This time it's a Halloweeny one. So for Halloween that's coming up, this will be a spooktacular craft, super easy to make, and I think it's just kind of hilarious. It's kind of fun.
Yep.
So today we're going to be making a witchy dog mom or a dog mom witch, and it's little door hanger decor. It's Dollar Tree inspired, as many of our crafts are, and this one should be a lot of fun. So if you know any dog moms or dads or Halloween lovers, please let them know, sprinkle the love. That would help us out a lot. And if you don't know who we are, I'm Patty, and I'm here with Hillary.
Hey, everybody.
We are the co-founders of Hound DIY, and we do all kinds of crafts, recipes, all kinds of good stuff that are all canine inspired. And so this one is going to be we're going to dive right into it. This one's really cute. So the inspiration came from a pair of legs that were found at Dollar Tree. Hillary's got the originals.
So if you guys haven't been to Dollar Tree recently, they're starting to get all their Halloween decor out. So Patty was there the other day and saw these adorable little witch legs, and they just have a little ring here that you do as a door hanger. So they have like the orange and black variety. They have a purple and black, and then they also have a green and black. So
I didn't see the orange and black at my Dollar Tree. Those are really, I would have probably grabbed those. Those are super cute. I love the orange and black. They're really fun. And they have a little tool at the top, little black tool, little skirt kind of thing, which we're going to embellish. We're going to zhuzh up these little legs. They're going to be so adorable. Hey, Skyla, it's so great to have you here. She says she loves Halloween. I do too. I think our pups do too. It's just such a fun time of year.
So fun. Yeah. And these ones in particular, like you can have really spooky. These ones are obviously silly and cute.
These are on the silly side. Yeah, exactly. So the first thing you're going to want to do, so Hillary, since you have the original legs, if you can pull those out, first thing you want to do is cut off the black thread that's holding those legs to the shoes, those little boots.
And it's really simple. You just take a nice pair of scissors, you get it started on one end, and you can kind of just seam rip it. The rest of them will come out really easy. So
yeah, exactly. So you just pull the threads out, and then basically what that does is it gives you an open stockings to stuff. And so you just take some batting, some polyester batting. Doesn't take a whole lot. And then you're just going to fill the legs so they're nice and round and squishy.
And I filled mine. The first one I did, I filled a little bit too full. So you want them so that they still have a little give to them, because what'll happen is if you fill them too full, the way that they're sewn on to this ring, they just sort of splay out. So you do want to make them a little bit nice and rounded, but just not super stuffed all the way there full.
Exactly. You want them nice and squishy, like your little dog's plush toys would be. Now this is not a plush toy, but just you want them nice and squishy. For dog moms and dads that know what squishy plush toys are, that's the perfect density. So there you go. So hey, Megan, she said she was at Dollar Tree and saw these. Yeah, next time you go, you've got to grab them. This is just the cutest little dog mom witch themed decor. I just think it's so hysterical. So this is just, I guess I'm allowed to say that. I don't know. It comes from the crazy recesses of my mind as I was walking through Dollar Tree. Hey, Sandy, thanks for being with us today. So once you have your legs stuffed with some polyester batting, just take some hot glue or fabric glue, and you're just going to pinch the end. You're going to pinch the end shut to close that. And then you're just going to glue your legs back onto your shoe. And then we used some ribbon. I grabbed a couple ribbons. They're actually, some of them are on sale at Hobby Lobby right now. This one's only 50 cents. So I just got some fun little ribbon, orange and black, just Halloween colored, right? And then I just wrap that. You just wrap that all the way around, and you're basically covering up the end of the leg that you just glued back on in place, right? Just hiding that seam.
And I got this at Dollar Tree. The only downside is this one is a little bit see-through. They have another one. Yeah. So, but it does show up on those blacks, so it'll work just fine.
Perfect. Yeah. Perfect. So whatever you've got. And so this is what they look like when they're stuffed. Still has that cute little tool skirt at the top with the ring that's free, allowed you to hang it on the door. But now you've got little stuffed legs that are just adorable. And so we're going to now dress.
I have one other tip.
Yeah.
When you're gluing your shoes back on, just be sure to figure out what's the front and what's the back. And then make sure that your 2 feet are pointing. I almost did 2 left feet because they were both going the same direction. So just make sure that you're getting them on the right direction and stuff like that. You figure out what your front and back is.
Yeah. They can totally be going the same direction. I just think it's funkier and funnier if they're like little, kind of like Mary Poppins feet, right? Like the little shoes that go, the pointy shoes that go in the opposite direction.
I will say there almost is a right and wrong for this one. Just the way, like once you hang it on the door, if they're both going the same direction, it looks kind of weird. So it's much cuter if they're if they've got the little heels together.
All right, perfect. Yes, good tip there. All right, so then the next thing we're gonna do, I just felt like this tool is really cute, but it wasn't enough, right?
Yep.
So we're going to get some fabric, and of course we're going to get some dog themed fabric. And so Hillary's got some really cute larger paw prints. Hobby Lobby has the tiny paw prints, or this little black and white bone, which would be really cute. So you just want kind of a Halloween themed, hopefully dog themed kind of colored fabric. Whatever you have in your stash. Of course, we have lots of fabrics in our stash, so it's easy to pick from. But Hobby Lobby is a great place for. And even Walmart has a black and white paw print. Is that where you got?
I think that's where this one came from. They have the white with black paw prints and black with white paw prints. So they have both of those.
Either one of those would work perfectly. Yep. Yeah. So then basically you're going to cut a square that's about 8 by 8 inches. I didn't measure, but it's roughly 8 by 8 inches wide. And I just used some pinking shears, the little zigzag scissors, and just so that they don't, the threads don't pull or anything like that. It doesn't fray. And then you're going to just fold over the ends. And this is like a quick and easy hem. And I was so lazy, I didn't even go all the way across with my glue to hem it. I just glued it in the middle to tack it down. I just wanted to fold it over so that when you make your little skirt and scrunch it together, you don't have those rough edges on the sides. And then as you can see, we took some rickrack and went across the bottom there just to add another little embellishment to the skirt. You can do it on both sides. We just did it on one side, so that's totally fine. And again, just in a Halloween color. I like tying in the orange rickrack with the orange on the shoes, kind of just pulls the outfit together.
Yep. And they didn't have any orange when I was at the store, but I could have used, I found that in my stash afterwards. But you could also use ribbon or something like that. The rickrack's really fun because it's kind of wavy and
it's kind of girly, you know, for a skirt. So then basically what you're going to do is you're going to take your 8-inch square of fabric and you're going to tuck it into the ring on top of that little black tulle that's already there. And I'm just going to kind of make a little triangle. You know, it turns into a nice little cute little triangle, right? So it's got a bunch of folds on top, but then it turns into this really cute little skirt. And then we're just going to glue the two halves together. So just with a little glue gun or your fabric glue, whatever you have on hand, we're going to tack that down. And again, you don't have to tack it all the way across. If you want, you can. I pretty much tacked it at the bottom and at the top, up by the ring, and then down at the bottom. So up at the top here, and then down at the bottom of the skirt.
And if you hear the crunching in my background, that is Hank chewing on his Himalayan dog chew.
Ah, great. That's awesome. All right, I'm going to add a little more glue here. Mine just came undone. All right. Cute. And then I can just do the other side. So just a little bit of glue just to kind of put that together. Again, you can use fabric glue if you want. It's just a little faster to use the hot glue here.
So there's
and there you go. You have your your adorable little skirt with a little paw prints on it. It's so cute. And the little tulle still sticks out.
Yep.
So it looks really precious. So if that's not the fastest, little easiest skirt ever, and there are your legs. It's just so cute. I love adding this little skirt. It just makes it a lot of fun. And you can make a longer skirt if you want, but we just love the long and lanky legs. It just makes it silly and fun. Really adorable. And you could leave it like this, but of course we had to like really dog momify it, like really make sure everyone knows this little witch is the most adorable little dog mom ever. So we went and grabbed some tubing. Now I actually got a leash at Dollar Tree that was in kind of the Halloween colors, so purple and orange and white. Hillary, you got some tubing at Dollar Tree?
Yep. So it's just mesh tube. This comes in different colors too. So I picked kind of the orange goldy color that they had there, just to kind of pop with all of our Halloween colors.
Perfect. And then, so because mine was a leash and I didn't need the stuffing, I just need the little tube part. I ended up using my hot glue gun. I cut it to length and I just kind of used the glue gun just to keep it from fraying. And then you just pull out the center stuffing out of that leash. And now I've got a little tube as well.
Okay.
And then you take some wire and we're going to make a dog leash and collar for our little invisible dog that the witch is walking. So I think Dollar Tree has this aluminum. I'm pretty sure this is where I got it, was at Dollar Tree. I'm not sure what the gauge is, but it's a pretty good weight. You do want a nice weight gauge for your wire.
Yeah. So, and I know that I got these two at Dollar Tree. These are their thinner kind of floral wire types of things. So these are not thick enough. But what I did was I took all three different varieties of wire that I had, wound them together, and then doubled that back over on itself.
Wow.
So at the end of the day, it was 6 kind of widths of this wound together in order to make it even close to thick enough. So these really, if you're thinking about floral wire or something like that, it needs to be significantly thicker than that. Yeah,
I think I found this in the hardware section at Dollar Tree. So it wasn't in the craft section. So if you go looking, that's where you'll find it.
Yep.
Where all the wrenches and all that fun stuff is. And then basically you're going to make a ring that's going to be the size of a little, I just went out and got a little toy dog collar or a cat collar that you can get. If you don't want to get a collar, which I think really makes it authentic, but you can use ribbon as well to make a little collar. So you're making a ring, and then you want a long tail on this will be the leash part, and this will be the collar part. And then you're basically going to take I'll just take some ribbon here real quick. Yeah, this one's open. I have some really fun glittery ribbon. So you're just going to take your ribbon or dog collar and you're going to glue it around. You're going to glue it around that ring.
Yep.
All right. And then once you've got that glued, then you're going to you're going to take your little tube and you're going to stick your wire down into your little tube here. It just takes a second to do. It might get caught a little bit as it goes, but yeah, almost there. There we go. All right. So then you've got your leash threaded onto the wire, and then you're going to glue the tube down onto your collar on the inside of your collar so that it's kind of hides the end. And then you're going to take another piece of ribbon and glue the inside of your collar. So it'll
just kind of hide that wire that's happening inside of the inside. So it'll look like
this. So you've got, here's my leash. I've got my collar that I glued around the wire, and then I just glued another piece of ribbon inside it to kind of hide that wire.
Yeah. So. And mine, I have these little rhinestones, and
that's
those
adorable.
Dollar Tree as well. So I just had a black collar and just took some of these all the orange rhinestones and just popped that
I love it.
there.
Let me see your collar again. Oh, that's precious. That's perfect. That's perfect. And I just have a little black and white bones and paw print. I think this actually glows in the dark, which is kind of cool.
Oh, cute.
It's reflective. And then you're going to take the end of your tube and you're going to tie it in a knot, whatever's excess, and then just cut that off. And that'll kind of finish the end of that. And I ended up having to use some hot glue because this tubing will fray and stuff. So I just used some hot glue to kind of finish off the knot so that it doesn't fray anymore. And then as you can see, Hillary and I kind of have it bent in a little J kind of shape and you want the top of the leash to be at the top of the collar. So if you had it upside down, your dog wouldn't walk with the leash underneath him, or her. So you want to make sure that the leash is on top of the collar, and you're going to kind of bend it up, kind of in a little J curved shape, like that. Oh, your sister loves this stuff. That's awesome. Yes, this is so cute. This is going to be so cute. All right, so then you take our adorable little witchy legs, and make sure you've got, what side's the front and what's the back. And then you're just going to take your wire and wrap it around a couple times around that ring. And then you can kind of twist and pull and point your little leash in the right direction so it looks like she's walking her own little doggy.
So cute.
It's adorable. These are just so cute. I absolutely love it. I love the little ghost dog, right? The little invisible doggy. I love the little paw print skirts and all the little coordinating details, the puffy legs and everything that we did to embellish this little gal. I think she's just precious. It's so fun. And then you just hang this up on your little doorknob and people can just giggle as they come and go through your house. It's just so fun.
So you can kind of see the before and how cute it is after. It just really does give it a lot more pop and personality.
It does. It does. These are great. It's so easy to make, really a lot of fun. And this is definitely going to be a conversation piece around your house at Halloween. So hope you enjoyed today's little craft. This was a lot of fun for us to make. I hope it was a lot of fun for you to get inspired and get out there to Dollar Tree and grab a few supplies and put this one together. Doesn't take a whole lot, and it turns out just precious. It's totally one of a kind. I really love it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun this Halloween.
So if you guys have if you're looking for other crafts ideas, things like that, we have a huge long playlist, all kinds of fun stuff. We have a bunch of fun Halloween stuff. We have a ton of great Halloween treats, so check those out. And if you know other dog moms and dads that you think would enjoy this, please share the love. It really does help us out a ton. And if you aren't subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button. It's free to do, and it'll put you right in our feed. You can hit the notification bell, and then you'll always know what we've got coming out next. So
exactly. Thanks so much, everybody. Thanks for being with us. And if you're watching the replay, thanks for being with us as well. And as Hillary said, sprinkle the love. Hope everybody has a great rest of your week and enjoy. Take care.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.